that happens in the panel and the carrying bones, they said that Leola was actively doing that sitting at the table. Hold on. Look like I have a cash app. All right. So it looked like the bailiffs did have to come and get you dropped, unfortunately. But the case was over. So, all right. Now, I seen someone in the audience said that Leola was being herself. Cool. Understandable. But at some point, there should have been some type of situational awareness. Thank you, Big Al. Appreciate you stopping in, by the way. For those who attended, as far as a viewer, you watched what happened, or even if you was at the trip yourself and you want to come into the panel to speak to it, you may do so. However, I just want y'all perspective on what y'all witnessed with this trip. Highlight the things that you did like, because that's another thing. I get it, it's messy talk. It's going to be messy, but let's try to make a habit of balance. So I want to hear y'all say something positive about the trip, but then also speak to things that you felt like could have been better, as far as whether it was attitude, interaction, things of that matter, okay? So if you want to come into the panel is open. Blaze, I'll start with you.
Wanted everybody to enjoy themselves. I was hoping it would go off without a hitch. Um, Even if it didn't, I would have just kept things pushing and made the best of the situation. I didn't get to catch too much footage of it, but it looked like everybody overall had a good time.
Okay. So you pretty much don't have any insight to speak to.
Right, because I didn't see much of what was going on. I was trying to catch up. I was literally trying to ask what was going on, but again, I didn't. I don't want to speak to something that I don't know the details of.
Okay, fair enough. Silent Angel, did you see anything that happened during the Houston trip that you wanted to speak to? Okay, for the haters.
Oh Lord. Okay. Um, I do think that the event itself was beautiful. I think the decor, I think the scheduling of everything was beautiful. But it did look like people had an objective to set up and destroy a great event. I'm not going to elaborate on the people that I think went there to do that. But if you look at the blogs, you can pretty much pick that out yourselves. And I think it's disgusting and in bad taste for things to be money to be spent the way that events, people don't even think about the money that people are investing in these events when um, it just shouldn't have happened the way that he did. It shouldn't have happened. I'll leave it like that. You want me to elaborate more, I will, but I really don't want to
Okay.
because I don't want further comments made to bring a great event down.
Okay. Rhonda, did you want to speak to it?
The only thing I'll say is everybody looked like they had a lot of fun. Those girls were dressed to the nines. A lot of people body is tea. I ain't even gonna lie. It was really nice. And I would love to know how the hell did Rose fall? That's all I got to say about that.
Rose, no, what? I don't even want to know. As long as if she felt, that means she was having a good time. I'm guessing.
Yeah, she did. She got up in good spirit. She said she felt pretty, but I would love to know how did you get down there, girl?
He got back up. That's all.
Mm. Pumpkin.
Good morning, Bella. Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to say that from what I seen, it seemed like they were really having a good time. I mean, when you get a lot of women together like that, you might see something, some kind of incident happen. But overall, I think that it was a nice event. It was nice put together. Rose did her thing. But the last thing I want to say is that I don't see how some people can be surprised how some people act. Unfortunately, the way they act on this platform or on TikTok, that's how they are in real life. So it's nothing that they can do about that. And especially when alcohol gets involved, that really hypes up people when they get a little bit of alcohol in them. But overall, not overall, it was a good event. It was a good event.
Gotcha. So that's more so the positive side. And I appreciate y'all speaking to that. Now we're going to dive into the things that at least I spoke to as far as what I saw. I'm going to speak to what I saw. So what I saw was HB, she got upset first night. The first night she was there, it was just like, look, y'all clicked up. It felt like there's some tension. If y'all want to go ahead outside and throw some hands real quick, get this over with, because what we doing. Okay. That was the first day. It was also made clear that DJ Lemon Drop, shout out to her, does her thing. She made it clear to HB she don't fuck with her. She don't like her. So it's like, oh shit. Then allegedly there was supposed to be some issue with Nisha and Nina and Rose. That was a thing. So what's confusing to me in this situation, everyone who went out, these are people who actually supposed to like each other. This is where my confusion is at. And this is why when y'all ask me, well, Bella, would you consider coming out? Da-da-da. So imagine you're going out with a group of people and everybody is under the impression that everybody is one. We cool. There's no issues. There's no problems. We all cool. And then you get within proximity of each other. And now you finding out this one don't like you. That one might be feeling away. It's some stuff being said over there. Who's trying to be sitting at the dinner table? Shout out to Juneteenth. Who's trying to be sitting there, hair done, nails, you know what I mean, toes done, French tip style, whatever. Focus, Bella. Who's trying to be sitting at dinner, looking good, smelling good, you having your drink, everything cool, and you got to do like this? Who's trying to do that miles away from home? Like you're literally out of the state. Who's trying to look over their shoulder with people that they supposed to be cool with? So when y'all ask me, I'm not gonna hold you. So now it got me wondering, because it's like I was invited. Like, you know what, Bella, you should come to the Houston trip. I was asked to come to the Houston trip and take the chance of sitting around people. One, I know for a fact, hate my existence. So it wouldn't necessarily be me sitting at the table looking over my shoulder. It's going to be me sitting there having a good time and you leap. Now I got to get active. Who's trying to be in that mindset? Because I'm not going to watch my back don't look for me to be out anywhere watching my back. I don't move like that. I'm sitting at the table. I'm eating. I'm out on the dance floor. I'm dancing. I'm going to be doing that. But if you think you're going to disrespect me in any manner to that capacity, it's not going to end well for you. So I'm not about to have my face sitting there twisted up, mad, upset. It was all in Rose's face. Whatever Rose is hearing, overheard, her whole demeanor shifted and now she's on guard. I'm not doing that with y'all. If I say I'm going to go out somewhere and have a good time, I am literally out of the country, relaxed, no stress. Literally. I'm not over here like, oh, I hope they don't figure out what. Who wants to be in that type of predicament? So to HB's point, when she's right, she's right. She said there was a lot of money put into going to this trip. A lot of people thought HB was bluffing when she said she was going to go. Pay money to be on guard. Exactly. Wild. A lot of people didn't even anticipate HB going like she claimed she was going to go. Because we know sometimes she says she's going to go. Don't go. Be playing. But she really showed up. So in her opinion, she showed up for people that she thought that she could really kick it with. No issues. None of that. Y'all for who? Because I don't think y'all be paying attention to people. Y'all don't study people. If you know HB, you've interacted with her 1, got into it with her 2. You pay attention to how she operates and how she moves with people on this app. She don't do nothing by mistake. Good day. One thing HB is going to do, she is not going to leave the comfort of her home if she feel like she's going to be in harm's way. I'm telling you that right now. She went and sat amongst a group of people that she didn't, in her mind, have to think twice about maybe there being some type of altercation. Understand where the problem lies first. She left state lines to go interact with people that she felt like were no threat to her. Weigh in and focus on that right there. Gets there, find out DJ Lemon Drop do not like her. Again, DJ Lemon Drop, cool, nice lady. But now she know there's at least one person who openly expressed she has a problem with me. Oh shit. Rose, she's fine. She's sitting amongst the group. Allegedly, there's some some cackling, some slick shit being said allegedly. So now she's feeling away. You got Leola. No sense in the world as far as environment, situation, awareness. Y'all know the word I'm looking for. She just in la la land, doing what she do in the panel. She's doing it in person. Child, did you hear? Well, if I were you, I wouldn't take. And let me tell you, girl. Now, Leola, situational awareness. Thank you. You are sitting in an environment amongst people who don't mind being unhinged. Notice how I chose my words carefully? They don't mind doing it. You got Nina, who has proven she will take it there. HB background has proven she will take it there. Can't speak to the rest. So you don't even know what type time the rest of the people can get on. What Leola was doing was dangerous. Celebrity or not, I recognize that she's a celebrity. She is. Leola, do you know that you a celebrity? Do you know you a bit? Do you know you can end up in the tabloids had anything popped off and something happened to you? And they know that you George Foreman. You do know you still a celebrity, right, Leola? Could
Wait,
you hold on? Could you imagine HB and them end up on TMZ, end up on the Shade Room, Unwind with Tasha K? She is a celebrity. Let's call it for what it is. Yes, she is in proximity due to who her father. So imagine had she got into some shit with them. Y'all ain't gotta acknowledge it for what it is. Y'all feel how y'all feel about T.I. something, but did that stop him from still being a celebrity? Nope. It don't. Regine, all of them. Jaden, Willow, all of them. Northwest, they are, call it what it is. We interact, Bray King, we are interacting amongst these celebrities. So with me recognizing who these celebrities are, yes, you have to move with caution. You have to move with some type of discernment, whether y'all see that or not. Y'all ain't gotta take my word for it. That's cool. I just know, had something went down and they found out one of the parties involved was George Foreman kid, it would have hit TMZ. Hands down. Say what you want. But due to what just happened, the name is still fresh. So it's like, whoa. T-Time having to pull her back in, like, I know she tried to make it a joking matter, like, Leola, don't do that shit no more. But T-Time was literally the only one that was willing to tell her the truth. Leola, you still have status connected to your name. You do. Rose, shout out to the garden. Shout out to the garden. Shout out to Rose. Rose, it looked like you had a good time, sweetheart. You had a good time. Sometimes I wonder though, if you weren't a necessity, would these people truly want to hang out with you? Oh, my bad. Still got my wrapper. Boom. Okay. I'm going to ask the audience, based on what y'all watch, how Rose interact with other people, do y'all think the people that she interact with, hang out with, you think they truly like her? Red, yes. Blue, no. Do y'all think the people that she hang out with actually like her? Red, yes. Blue, no. And I'm posing these questions for good goddamn reason. Again, everything I've witnessed this weekend, there's a lot of questions. Oh, Nurse Naya, good to see you, beautiful. See, I'm paying attention to the audience, and the audience is speaking for a certain reason. They're reacting a certain way for a reason. Rose does have good energy. We have less than 10 seconds. Auntie Kitty. So the majority of your peers, Rose, feels like the people that you interact with, you hang with, they don't really fuck with you for real. So now we heard the peers' perspective, and I'm gonna give you mine. In my opinion, I would have to agree with the peers. Yeah, I'm on vacation. Yeah, I'm on vacation. I'm outside. I'm outside. When I encourage y'all to go outside and touch grass, I am trying to be a example of what that thing when they say you are what you preach. I try to be that. So if I'm telling y'all and I'm encouraging y'all to go outside, I want y'all to see that it's because I be outside too. Bringing it back, I'm going to have to agree with the audience on this only because, in my opinion, Rose, I feel like if it wasn't for you being the amazing makeup artist that you are, they wouldn't fuck with you. The genuine ones, us, that actually like you, we see you. We actually like you. Makeup aside, I will hang out with you. But if you're going to be there on business or any other ventures going forward, if you are around these people because they pay you to do their makeup, keep it just that. Do not begin to mix your business with pleasure. You are out having a good time, enjoying yourself. You fail. Why was the camera panned on you when that happened? Me and Blaze, we're going to hang out. We're going to have a good time. Y'all going to see a lot of that actually in the future, real soon. If Blaze happens to fall while we are out somewhere because he slips on something, y'all think I'm gonna pan the camera over on him when it happens? Y'all think I would do that? I'm not going to show anything that's going to embarrass my friend. I don't do that shit. If anything is going on that's going to possibly embarrass you, I'm not doing it. So, Rose, I ask you, if you are going to do business, keep it business. Don't be out here dipping and dabbing. Go off and do your own thing. You're not being paid to mingle with these people. Don't do it. How many times do you got to get around these people and they keep showing you? Like, yeah, it ain't like that. She alright, but it ain't like that. You there to do business and you felt like you had to watch your back, Rose? Nope. If it wasn't for you being a great makeup artist, they wouldn't have you around. It's been shown too many times. You're not going to see certain people outside without a makeup artist. You're not going to see it. Now, that's the messy side of TikTok. That's the messy side of TikTok of me coming out unapologetically. You're not going to see certain people coming outside without a makeup artist. No makeup artists, they're not getting in the camera. Mm-mm. I'm out of the country, and TikTok don't even allow certain filters. You're not going to see certain individuals leave their home, get on camera without a makeup artist. Prove it. Rose, if these people are not using you to solely look semi-decent when they go out, stay home when they have their next event and see what happens. I bet they'll find another makeup artist. Now that's the messy side of TikTok speaking. Think I'm lying? You want to test the theory? Stay home, and I bet you another makeup artist show up. Guaranteed. Mm-hmm. See, nobody ain't gonna speak to that. That's messing up her bag. See, no, that's what I said. Don't get me wrong. See, that's why I made sure I was clear. If you are going to do business, do business. Stop hanging out with these people. You're just there to do business. Simple. There's a woman, I could be wrong. There's a woman who, like, literally customized a dress for this content creator. Like, dressed beautiful, amazing. You could tell she took her time with it because the dress literally fit perfect on this content creator. But if I recall, I do not recall that creator mingling and this and that amongst other people. That creator and the person that decided to do that dress, she came there, she made sure the dress was what it's supposed to be. Her focus was on that creator, and that's it. I could be wrong, but that's what the cameras picked up. That's what the cameras picked up. If you're going to do business, do business. Be about your money. I'm always encourage anybody to get their bread first. And thank y'all for the gifts. Thank you for the heartbeats. But when you start dabbing into the personal, it can affect your business.
Good question. Oops, sorry for the haters.
Absolutely.
Okay, I agree with what you're saying about business, but I think she was handling her business, and it's another perspective. She did make the money with the makeup. She was the MC for the event, and then afterwards there was another event that was hers. So those were three different things that she was going to make money from, right? Well, am I wrong?
Bella, my mama used to always say, you can't SHIT and eat at the same time. So you got to keep your business separate. You can't mingle and get, I ain't gonna say drunk because I don't know when somebody's drunk. I don't know them. But you can't. You got to go there for one thing and one thing only. Because when I went for 4 days by myself to an event, I didn't hang with nobody because I didn't feel safe around a bunch of people from the internet. So I went to the event and then went somewhere else, not with the people from the event because it wasn't secure enough for me. And yeah, you can't. Everybody is not your friend on this app. and you want to meet some people and stuff. There's still a few I would love to see in person, like you and Blaze. And if y'all have something in Philly, please do, because I am not far from Philly. That's why. And I think it'll be a success. But I know you're going to be careful with who you tell to come and who can't come. So that's all.
Thank you, Angel. What's good, Braid? I see Trina, beautiful self, is back. We got the
Good
kingdom
morning,
in.
Bella. Good morning, Blaze. Solid Angel for the haters, Auntie. Hey, Trina. Hey,
Hey,
comic cousins.
Happy belated birthday to you. Yesterday was
You
Braid's
good?
birthday. So for those of us who have, you know, Gemini season, you celebrate your birthday in June, Juneteenth, all of that. Yeah, it's definitely been a major celebration. What's good, Bun Bun? Good to see you.
hey, baby. Happy Sunday, everybody. How y'all doing? Hey, Braid. Happy belated birthday, baby.
Hey, Bella, can I say my opinion about what y'all talking about?
Absolutely.
I got an opinion too.
Okay. Hey, y'all. Just about the Rose thing. I think Rose ate this weekend. I think she handled business. Not only did she do her makeup, I loved and enjoyed her emceeing. Even though sometimes the energy was bad or standoffish or maybe look over your shoulder, I think that's a given. But the way she, was resilient even after she failed, even she joked on herself, I loved that. Sometimes when you do certain things in the industry, in certain industries, certain business things, you do have leeway to, do certain things. Like, I think it's a good thing Rose was at the event and she had the ability to drink and motherfuckers still make money and just have a good time. That's my type of shit. I would love to smoke, drink, make money like I do on TikTok. Have your own type of business type shit. When you are your own business, you get to do whatever the fuck you want to do. So I think Rose did what she was supposed to do this weekend, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I agree 100%. She came, she conquered. And that's what Rose does. That's why I said, shout out to the garden. Excellent makeup. She does her thing. Her energy overall, I'm quite sure she's fun to be around. So she's one of those people I would love to collab with, spend time with, just to get away from the TikTok side of it and more so of that way. So, yeah. Trina, you came back. Did you want to chime in on the conversation?
I just want to say good job, Big Bernadette. You was very elegant this weekend, very classy. I like it, Big Bernadette. Good job.
So the part about the camera, I know you're talking to somebody right now. The part about the camera catching her fall or whatever the case may be. Now, Bella, I don't agree that these people that was there was her friends. Now, Tudala would be the only person there that I would say is her friend. Maybe I don't know their dynamics with Ray and everybody else, but Tudala would be the only person that I would think is Rose's friend. So I don't see them protecting Rose. I see them doing. It was a lot of TikToking going on this weekend, so they definitely was on their TikTok shit, recording everything, fucking they was doing all of that. They was trying to give us a lot of fucking content. So I don't think that any of them was going to be obligated to not catch them on camera. They probably motherfucking zoomed that motherfucking camera over there as soon as they heard about the fall. I definitely know how these people do. And it's just the only crazy part is having to be around motherfuckers that don't like you or you got to watch your back. I don't like that. It changes the whole energy and vibe.
So thank you for acknowledging that. I guess some people in the audience, um, I guess they have a hard time comprehending what was said. So I might have to slow it down. So I acknowledged in the beginning that Rose does good makeup. That when she came out, she clearly came to have a good time. Said that. But I also acknowledged that at no point should her mood had changed and felt like she needed to look over her shoulder or felt like the people that was interacting with her were being shady. At no point should she have felt that way. So for the people who might be slightly cognitively delayed, I understand. So I have no issue slowing it down, but my statement still doesn't change. I still feel like she does great makeup, but I also feel like as far as her interacting with people where she have to question and wonder, I feel like that shouldn't be a thing. So if you're just going to go out and have a good time, I even said she can go off, do her own thing. If her whole purpose is to go out there and make money, she did that. Hands down. Ate that. Made her money. But at the same time, okay, you're in Houston, Google some places to go, have a good time. But if you don't feel comfortable being by yourself, then it is what it is. I would not be interacting with people where I feel like I have to look over my shoulder. And that's pretty much what the talking point is. At no point should HB have felt like, oh, well, damn, if I was going to come out of town and spend all this money and y'all over here clicked up and moving funny and this and that, then I wouldn't have came. That's what is being spoken to.
And right there, I'm so glad you just said that about HB, because that's exactly, I was about to say that too, because Bella and HB both had to do that. HB's first interaction coming there, maybe being gung-ho, friendly, being nice, optimistic, tap a motherfucker on the shoulder, and she turn around and tell her, I don't fuck with you and I don't like you. So at that point, moving forward, a motherfucker got to look over their shoulder as well. It was a whole bunch of people around each other that aren't necessarily friends with each other or have each other's best interests at heart.
So when a situation like that happens, going forward, don't you think they need to know who all is going to be attending to? So you can have a choice. I don't want nobody to be put in a position where they feel like they didn't have a choice. And thank you for the gifts. But we do have an emote for you as well. At no point should it have been a predicament where they not knowing who all is there and not realizing that somebody there is going to have an issue with them, and they don't know until they're there, and they're pretty much just stuck having to deal with it. You don't want to be sitting in your room for the rest of the weekend, or again having to go off to yourself. So how can that be avoided going forward? Do they need to communicate who all is going to be at these events, hands down, so that way they have a choice? Do you think that would be a great idea going forward?
Yes, definitely, depending on
Press
who's
it.
throwing the
Okay.
event. Like whose event it is, and certain people. I mean, I'm sure a motherfucker. I hope HB would have asked who all is going to be there. I'm sure everybody. They probably was asking who's going to be there, who's going to be there. But everybody's not going to like have an event where they tell everybody where to go, and especially depending on how everybody acts on this motherfucker. And they was acting like they fucking act on the app there. So shit, I think they knew who the fuck was going to be there. I think they did know. But I don't necessarily think $2 put it out there like that. Like when Tyra did her event, it was very vetted. Only certain people was coming. She let everybody know who was coming. If there was a point of contention, she let the other motherfucker know, talked about it. It's two different types of events and lanes.
But I don't think in HB, even if HB would have knew that DJ was gonna be there, she didn't know that it was a problem. Because if she did, why did she tap on the shoulders? She thought it was cool.
You see what I'm
Come on, everybody. You know, if I attended the event, there are people that don't like me. You be careful with what you're doing. You respect the people that's there. You stay in your lane. You stay with your crew, and you know what to expect. And you be prepared for all of that. I'm sure if I went, somebody would be saying, "I can't stand for the haters." Okay, I respect that, but I'm gonna also respect $2 event and be mindful, because I'm not going to do anything to bring her event down. Come on, we all grown and we all know what messy side of TikTok is. We know that people are going to get at HB if they don't like her. They're going to say they don't like her. They're going to say they don't like whomever. Come on, let's be grown here.
So the question, or I guess the concern, is HB feeling, should I use the word ambushed? The bottom line is she went there with not an idea of anybody having any issue with her. Not one person there. She went there thinking everybody who was there was going to get along. There was no secret animosity amongst each other. So when she got there and saying that it was something else, now mood shifted, guards are up. Y'all don't understand? Like, see it that way? If it's just me and 4 other people going on a trip and I get there and I find out one of those people have a problem with me, you don't think that would make the trip awkward after the fact, knowing they have an issue?
Right, you're going to have fun, then you got to worry about being in a fight. I don't think how much fun can you possibly have.
It's the danger more so type situation. That's how motherfuckers end up going on vacation, going out of the country, then somebody's not coming back, or the girls is there jumping them up, shit like that. You could definitely feel that. I think me knowing HB, how I know HB, I don't think HB probably was going there thinking shit was peaches and cream. She probably was thinking, keep my motherfucking head on a swivel because all these motherfuckers want to peel my cat back. I know HB pays attention. She already be watching her surroundings, and the way she be acting, she probably thought anybody could have pulled up at any given time or do harm to her. But luckily, in a positive note, everything that I saw yesterday at the event was actually I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like, I don't necessarily like $2 at all, but yesterday the content that they provided versus when they was the first day at the restaurant doing all the running back and forth going outside, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the walking, I enjoyed the outfits, I enjoyed the looks, the makeup, the motherfucking bull riding. Yesterday they actually provided content that could be used and utilized and talked about. Them first days that they was doing all of that was a no-go for me.
Got you. So I want to chime in on this one part that you just said. And yes, agreed 100%. That was the very thing I said in the beginning. Everybody looked good. I recognize that certain people there don't like me, but I can acknowledge still looked good, still look like they had a good time. So here's my thing with what you just said, Brady. She came there, and there's an opportunity that somebody could have pulled up, and she didn't know that they was going to pull up and probably could have ambushed her that way.